Welcome back to the feud, everybody. The Stoddard family won the game. And now it's time to play
Fast Money.
All right, Cassie.
Yes, sir.
This is how Fast Money works. Ramondo is off stage. He can't see or hear anything that I'm about to ask you.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. You can't think of something, you just say pass. If we got time to get back to it, we will. If you and Ramondo together come over 200 points, look right there, tell everybody what you're gonna win.
50,000 pula.
All right, you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Okay, 20 seconds on the clock, please. Time doesn't start until after I finish asking the first question.
Okay.
Name something besides a doctor who might deliver a baby.
A midwife.
Something a cat likes to chase.
Catnip. No, sorry.
A part of the body beginning with B.
Boobs.
An activity you shower after.
Music. No.
The person at the top of your speed dial.
Mom.
All right, let's see how we did. Name someone besides a doctor who might deliver a baby. You said a midwife, survey said. Something a cat likes to chase. You said, chase that catnip. Your cat is a junkie. A part of the body beginning with B. You said, boobs, survey said. An activity you shower after, you said, that's what you said?
I didn't hear the question. I should have said pass. My bad, Uncle Steve.
No, you don't have to say pass, it's okay.
Yeah.
Listen, you're doing good. I just know, you need to turn your music down, baby. You listen to music, you got to go take a bath, you got to play some other damn music now. Survey said, the person at the top of your speed dial, you said, Mom, survey said. All right, that's pretty good. You're the first person that's ever skipped out here.
I'm a happy guy.
Happy guy.
I'm a happy guy, especially today.
Yeah, I'm happy too.
I got nothing but happiness.
I'm happy too. I just can't remember skipping.
Yeah. I'm about to win this money, so.
Okay, well, if you win this money, you ought to skip.
I should.
Now, Cassie, she did pretty good, actually.
Okay.
Cassie got 110 points. That means you need 90 points. You give me 90 points, you're gonna win 50,000 pula. I'm going to ask you the exact same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate the answers. If you do, you're gonna hear this sound. I'm gonna say try again, you give me another answer.
All right.
It'll be a little bit tougher this time, so we'll give you 25 seconds.
Thank you.
All right, let's remind everybody of Cassie's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. Time will start after I finish asking the first question. Come on, man, let's focus. Win this money.
We got this.
Name someone besides a doctor who might deliver a baby.
Taxi man.
Something a cat likes to chase.
A mouse.
A part of the body beginning with B.
Bum.
An activity you shower after.
Jogging.
The person at the top of your speed dial.
Mom.
Try again.
My sister.
Come on, man.
All right.
You got a chance, man.
I got that.
We might have a chance. Come on, baby, let's see.
All right.
We need 90 points. We talking 50,000 pula. Name someone besides a doctor who might deliver a baby. You said, taxi man. I don't know what the hell going on, but all right, survey said. Number 1 answer was midwife.
Midwife. Okay.
Something a cat likes to chase. You said a mouse. Survey said. Mouse was the number 1 answer. a part of the body beginning with B. You said the bum. Survey said, oh!
Oh, yeah.
Number one answer was the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at here, man. We sitting up in here 21 points away from
good.
50,000 pula. An activity you shower after. You said jogging. Survey said wow. Well, congratulations, Stoddard family. That's 50,000 pula. But that gives you a grand total, 71,050 pula. I'm Steve Harvey, everybody. We'll see you next time on Family Feud, right here in Botswana. Welcome back to the feud, everybody. The Mphuthi family won the game. And now it's time to play. All right, Nikita, here's how fast money works. Simon's off stage where he can't see or hear your answers. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. If you can't think of something, you just say pass. We have enough time, we'll get back to it. You and Simon together come over 200 points. Tell everybody what you're gonna win.
75,000 rand.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
Yep.
20 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. Besides an umbrella, name something people use to cover their head when it rains.
Plastic.
Something to watch out for when jogging.
Cars.
A fruit that's smaller than a peach.
Pass.
Something people use for indigestion.
Pass.
An animal that starts with the letter R.
Rhino.
A fruit smaller than a peach.
Coconut.
Something people... Well, let's see how we did. All right, let's go. Besides an umbrella, name something people use to cover their head when it rains. You said plastic. Survey said? Yeah. There we go. Something to watch out for when jogging. You said for the cars. Survey said? Yeah. Wow. A fruit smaller than a peach. You said? He said coconut. Survey said. Name something people use for indigestion. You said pass. An animal that starts with the letter R. You said rhino. Survey said. Wow. Did pretty good, man. Did pretty good. He did pretty good, man. He did pretty good. What's up, Simon?
Yes, sir.
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling.
How many points you think Nikita got?
I taught him good. It should be something over 100, though.
Well, he did a little better than that. He got you 127.
Woo!
Yeah. You need 73 points. Now, let me tell you something, Simon. You got the focus to get 73 in the second position. Okay, so you really got the focus to bring it home.
Yes, sir.
We're going to go on and bring it on home now, Simon.
Yes,
okay?
that's what we're going to do.
So I want you to focus for me. I'm going to ask you the same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate the answers. If you do, you're going to hear this sound. I'm going to say try again. You give me another answer. It's going to be a little bit tougher this time, so we can give you 25 seconds. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's remind everybody of Nikita's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. Come on, focus, Simon. Let's win this money, man. Besides an umbrella, name something people use to cover their head when it rains.
Raincoat.
Something to watch out for when jogging.
Obstacles.
A fruit smaller than a peach.
Leech.
Something people use for indigestion.
Inu.
An animal that starts with the letter R.
Raccoon.
All right, let's see how we did. Simon, we need 73 points, man, for 75,000 rand. Besides an umbrella, name something people use to cover their head when it rains. You said raincoats. Very smart answer, I believe. Survey said? Plastic bag was the #1 answer. 57 points away. Something to watch out for when jogging. You said obstacles. Survey said cars. Cars was the #1 answer. A fruit smaller than a peach. What relationship are you to Nikiti?
Brother.
Your brother? See what your brother said, didn't you? Yeah. That was his answer to a fruit smaller than the peach. He said coconut, little bitty little coconut, the baby coconut. It's a baby coconut that starts. It's probably the seed he was thinking about. You said lychee. Survey said grape. Grape was the #1 answer. We need 32 points for 75,000 rand. Something people use for indigestion, you said, I have no idea what that is. What is that, dog?
It's sodium bicarbonate, I think.
Sodium bicarbonate.
Yeah, that should be the chemical name. It's a powderish something, you turn it, goes shh. Then you go.
You probably sell a lot of that.
Yes, I do.
Oh. Survey said?
Yeah!
Antacid was the #1 answer.
That's the one.
We are 7 points away from 75,000 rand. Come on now. An animal that starts with the letter R. You said raccoon. Survey said? Rhino. Rhino was the #1 answer. Well, congratulations, Mphuthi family. You scored 195 points. Added with your earlier score, you're walking out of here with 44,900 rand. Well, I'm Steve Harvey, everybody. We'll see you next time, folks. Welcome back to the feud, everybody. Blended family won the game. And now it's time to play Money. All right, Sheila, this is how Fast Money works. Rutha Bell is off stage where she can't see or hear any of these answers. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. If you can't think of something, you just say pass. If we have enough time, we'll get back to it. You and Rutha Bella together come up with 200 points. Tell everybody what you're gonna win.
$5,000.
5,000. Yeah, I sure want you to win it too.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yes.
20 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. Name something people do once a week.
Church.
Something that could fall from the sky.
Pass.
Name a type of nut.
Granite.
A popular color for a car.
Red.
An accessory people cannot live without.
Watch.
Something that could fall from the sky.
Bird.
All right, come on, Sheila, let's go. All right, darling, let's see what we got. Name something people do once a week. You said church. Survey said something that could fall from the sky. You said bird. Survey said name a type of nut. You said ground nut. Survey said a popular color for a car. You said red. Survey said an accessory people cannot live without. You said a watch. Survey said something I discovered about you while we were playing. You're crazy.
That's my sister.
Whatever. But in a wonderful way, though. In a wonderful way. All right, I have some good news for you. Sheila got 120 points. You need 80 points for the jackpot of $5,000. Now, 80 is tough to get in the second position, so you got to focus. But if you focus, oh my God, we could win money. I'm gonna ask you the same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate any of the answers. If you do, you're gonna hear this sound. I'm gonna say try again, you give me another answer. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's remind everybody of Sheila's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. The clock will start after I read the first question. Name something people do once a week.
Go to church.
Try again.
Pass.
Something that could fall from the sky.
Snow.
Name a type of nut.
Cashew nut.
A popular color for a car.
Black.
An accessory people cannot live without.
Phone.
Name something people do once a week.
Visit the gym.
Visit the gym. All right, come on, Ruth Bella, let's see what we got. Come on, girl. All right, here we go. We need 80 points for the win. Name something people do once a week. You said, visit the gym, just for a visit. They don't work out, they just go and say hi. Survey said, number one answer, go to church. 66 points away. Something that could fall from the sky. You said snow. Survey said number one answer was rain. We're 45 points away from $5,000. Name a type of nut. You said cashew nut. Survey said number one answer was ground nut. 32 points away from $5,000. A popular color for a car. You said black. Survey said was the number one answer. Accessory you can't live without, phone. Phone was number one. Well, all right, family, here's the deal. That's $5,000, and you walk away with a grand total, $6,550. I'm Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time, everybody. Welcome back to Family Feud, everybody. The Chauluka family won the game. And now it's time to play. All right, everybody, this is how Fast Money works. Rachel, Rebecca's off stage where she can't see or hear your answers. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. If you can't think of something, you just say pass. If we can have enough time, I'll get back to it, okay? If you and your sister together come up with 200 points, look right there, tell everybody what you're gonna win.
75,000 rand!
All right, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, 20 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. Name the first part of your body where you apply lotion.
Hands.
Something people buy on credit.
Car.
Something people love to pop.
Champagne.
Something you would see in a desert.
Sand.
A style of ballroom dance.
The cha-cha.
Oh my gosh, she's fast. Oh my God, she's so fast. No one's ever answered them that fast before. She didn't think car, hands, champagne, sand, cha-cha. We didn't even use no time on the clock. All right, let's go. Can I tell you something?
Sure.
I've put my arm around every contestant on the show. You're the first one to hug me back.
Oh.
That's really nice. Now I feel like I'm home. Here we go, let's go. Name the first part of your body where you apply lotion. You said, your hand, it's gotta be. You can't put it on the rest of you if you ain't got it on your hands.
Yeah.
Hello, survey said.
Yeah.
Something people buy on credit. You said, car, survey said. Something people love to pop. You said, champagne, survey said. Something you would see in a desert. You said, sand, survey said. A style of ballroom dance. You said, cha-cha, survey said. All right, there you go, good job. All right, let's clear the board. Let's bring out Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Steve.
How are you?
I'm great, Steve. How are you?
Wonderful. Well, you've known your sister your entire life.
Yep, that's correct.
In the words of my identical twin daughters, you all were womb mates.
Exactly, yeah.
I learned all the twin stuff. How many points do you think your twin sister got?
If she did me proud, she got 125.
Well, you can be very proud because she got you 133. So you need 67 points to win. But let me tell you something, 67 is hard to get in the second position.
Yeah.
Because you are twins, you all think exactly alike.
Yeah.
You are probably going to repeat a lot of her answers. If you do, you're gonna hear this sound. I'm gonna say try again, you give me another answer. It's gonna be a little bit tougher this time, so we can give you 25 seconds. You ready?
I'm ready, Steve.
All right, let's remind everybody of Rachel's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. Come on, let's win some money.
Yes.
Name the first part of your body where you apply lotion.
Your arms.
Something people buy on credit.
Clothes.
Something people love to pop.
Balloons.
Something you would see in a desert.
A camel.
A style of ballroom dance.
Jazz.
They don't think nothing alike. All right, let's see how you did. Come on, let's go. All right, your sister, she got 133. You need 67 for the money. Let's see how we did. Name the first part of your body where you apply lotion. You said your arms, survey said. Face was the #1 answer. We're 48 points away from 75,000 Rand. Something people buy on credit. You said clothes, survey said. Clothes was the #1 answer. We're 22 points away from a lot of cash. Name something people love to pop. You said balloons, survey said. Champagne was the #1 answer. We need 8 points for 75,000 Rand. I think we need it on this one right here. Something you would see in a desert. You said a camel. Survey said? Yeah, sand was the #1 answer, and cha-cha was the #1 answer. Jazz wasn't up there. Well, they did it, congratulations. Chauluka family, that's $75,000 Rand, but because of the point total, they have a grand total, 97,550 Rand. Wow. I'm Steve Harvey, everybody. We'll see you next time, folks. Welcome back to the feud, everybody. The Akuffo family won the game. And now it's time to play. All right, Michael, this is how fast money works. Christabel is off stage where she can't see or hear any of your answers. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. If you can't think of something, you just say pass. I'll get back to it if we have enough time left. If you and Christabel get 200 points, tell everybody what you're gonna win.
$5,000.
Yeah. 20 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. Here we go. Name something you put on at night before going to bed.
Pajamas.
Name a type of milk.
Carnation milk.
Every human body has 2 what?
2 arms.
An animal that is green.
Chameleon.
A word beginning with the letter Z.
Zebra.
All right, let's go. All right, my buddy, let's go. Let's see how we did. Name something you put on at night before going to bed. You said pajamas. Survey said? Name a type of milk. You said carnation. Survey said? A part of the body you have 2 of. You said arms. Survey said? An animal that is green. You said chameleon. Survey said? Yeah. A word beginning with the letter Z. You said zebra. Come on. Survey said. There we go.
Yeah. Man, I got it.
All right, come on out. Christabel.
Hi, Steve.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
How many points you think Michael got?
128.
Yeah, he's not that bright. You're gonna have to dumb it down just a little bit. He did pretty good, though. He got you better than halfway there. He got 105. You need 95 points, and you can win $5,000.
I got
Yes. Got this.
this, baby. Got this.
All right, this is how this is gonna work. I'm gonna ask you the same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate the answers. If you do, you're gonna hear this sound. I'm gonna say try again. You give me another answer. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It's gonna be a little bit tougher this time, so we're gonna give you 25 seconds.
Sure.
Ready?
Ready.
Let's remind everyone of Michael's answers. All right, 25 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. Name something you put on at night before going to bed.
90.
Name a type of milk.
Breast milk.
A part, your human body has two of what?
2 ears.
An animal that is green.
Lizard.
A word beginning with the letter Z.
Zone.
All right. All right, darling, let's see how we did. We need 95 points for the big win. Name something you put on at night before going to bed. You said a nightie. Survey said nightgown was the #1 answer. 60 points away. Name a type of milk. You said breast milk. Survey said #1 answer was cow's milk. Cow's milk. We're 49 points away. A part of the body that you have, every human body has two of what? You said 2 ears. Survey said #1 answer was hands. Hands. We need 42 points for the win. An animal that is green. You said the lizard. Survey said grasshopper. Mantis was #1. 42 points away. A word beginning with the letter Z. You said zone. We need 42 points. Survey said zebra. Zebra was the #1 answer. Well, family, you scored 158 points. So you're gonna walk out of here with your additional score, a total of $3,770. I'm Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time, folks.